I'd like to tell you a little secret. In my previous video and also in my new game's future trailer, I lied about some of the features. Because they don't even exist. Well, yet. These are just some quickly made UI elements with some hover functionality and made up content to make them convincing. But they don't do a thing, there is no game logic behind them. But before I would tell you why am I using this simple technique and why you should too, if you'd like to hear more about my games or game development in general, subscribe, hit the bell and blah blah blah. And let's talk about our sponsor, the sun. Because without the sun there would be no coffee, and without coffee today's video would be impossible. More info in the video's description. Anyway, so let me tell you why I have to and you should too deceive your potential future players about the current state of your game. Visibility is not easy to get, while obviously it's crucial for your game's success. So it's very valuable and you must make the most of every single visit, for example, let's say on your Steam page. When someone looks at your page, you've got a chance of turning that visit into a wishlist, a follow, or a pre-purchase. If you miss this chance, for the most of us indie devs who don't really have a marketing budget, this was our only chance with that player. So we must make our game as good looking and as promising as we possibly can, even if it's just on the surface. And more importantly, just as Chris Zukowski said countless times, we must set up our Steam page as soon as possible. Because trivially, the longer you've got your Steam page up, the more wishlists you can collect. And don't even get me started on why wishlists are crucial. But your initial Steam page launch shouldn't be done without care, because when your game first appears on Steam, you receive a visibility boost. So just as with finally launching your game, you have to make the most of launching your Steam page as well. So this is why I turn my game into a sort of Potemkin village as soon as possible. After I decide that I'm going to turn a tested prototype into a fully fledged releasable game, my next milestone immediately becomes launching a Steam page. So instead of implementing each feature and their corresponding UI elements one by one and polishing the game last, I create mocked up UI elements for future features. Well, at least for the ones which are most likely to be in the first public version. This way, even the first visitors of my Steam page will see that my game has content and depth. And I also try to polish the visuals, or at least to have a coherent visual style, instead of like 3 totally different styled placeholder assets all over the place. Because you don't want your game to look like a cheap asset flip that just immediately scares away all the visitors. Of course, for test builds and demos I hide these UI elements so they won't confuse or distract the testers with all these fake content that doesn't even work. But possibly I will have a coming soon section in the builds so the players can inspect all the not yet implemented features through these fake UI elements. So by making these fake UI elements, I made my game a lot more attractive, I think, and I also have an interactive coming soon section. So it's great, I think, but we will see. If you'd like to know more or, I don't know, share your projects, feel free to join our Discord community, link down below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video, hopefully it was helpful. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thanks for watching, have a nice day and see you next time.